You're listening to the Gag On This podcast.
I see you standing up and I want to knock you down.
Just wanted to tease you with it a little bit.
Oh, there was no teasing. That just amped my level of like, what the fuck?
So, like, what's the format of this? I'm fine. I'm happy to be here. Like,
Well, I mean, first we do introductions. I appreciate you saying you're happy to be here, but we do introductions like this is the Gag On This podcast. Woo! I was about to say, fuck you guys.
obligatory. Woo!
At least it's not an A. Hey.
Hey.
Woo!
Episode description as a show and guest social media. Subscribe to our YouTube page, hear the episode, and watch the episode 2 days before it is released as a podcast. Like, follow us on all the social medias. It'll be at the bottom. I hope I put it in
Do that.
there. Yeah.
Do that.
Like what you hear, leave a review. Hate what you hear. Put some Uber lube on you.
Ooh.
I am Big Nick. I am joined by the Italian Stallion, fresh off her Idaho tour for the WAP or WAP. Danni D.
Yeah. What's up?
Looks like she might still be out there.
No, I came home.
We got my Portuguese lover and co-host of the Stand Up Dads podcast, Rob.
Hello.
We got Vice President of the Sacramento Poet Society, host of the Iambic Poetry Podcast, and all-around hilarious Sacramento Poet Laureate, Sharon.
What's going on, everybody?
And we are joined by the hilarious Sacramento comedienne, continuing our month-long Women in Comedy, Palataisi. Woo!
Woo! Here at last. Yay, I finally feel like I've made it in Sacramento. I'm finally on the Gag On This. I can finally call myself a Sac comic.
Yeah.
Wow. It's an honor. It's an honor to be on our show, Nick.
I feel like everybody's done something at the punchline except for me.
No, you did something at the punchline. I mean, your picture was at punchline.
I think, yeah. No, that was last one.
She doesn't even know. But first, let's have you sort of go down on Danni D for a bit because you called her your comedy mother.
Yeah, like Danni D. She's so like I feel like I'm finna fangirl right now. Like I'm trying to put these.
Oh, go ahead, girl. Go ahead. You can go.
Yeah, go flick her bean
like,
for a bit.
She's like one of the nicest comics, like in the entire Sacramento scene, male or female, and she's just super supportive and like welcoming of like.
Really? That's not the vibe I got.
Comics. So I'm like really
wow
grateful to like her kindness and like her support. Because when I started out in comedy, it was like a big help to me, and she was like a big support in like helping me like get my feet on the ground and also like stand strong and like not let like because I think like when I first started out, I was like really naive and also like insecure, and I let a lot of what the guys said like get to me, and she was always there to be like, don't listen to them, like dudes in this game are like really insecure.
Is that true, Danni D? Are guys in this game insecure?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I will say Danni is really good at get off your ass and get on the stage. Like she still tries to get us up there, and I just got my second shot, so I'm going to be up in the next 2 weeks.
Oh, scoreboard starts next Monday.
Perfect. So I can go after the 25th. So, and she still leans on Nick to go up and all that. So yeah. So in that sense, yeah, she is supportive.
Yeah.
Crazy fucking bitch, but still supportive.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I just do what I want when I want to do it.
Yes, queen.
Yes, queen. Well,
yes,
thank you. I appreciate all those nice words. I don't always feel that way, but I'm a nice person. But it's nice to hear every once in a while. Thank you. Thanks.
What
The fuck is that?
Outside. What do you guys want
At
from
a
me?
biker bar?
No, I'm at fucking Matt.
Danny D,
Medina's
where
house.
are you so we can come rescue you?
Jesus.
Wow.
Fast and the fucking Furious. You're at Matt Medina's house. Why did he fucking dye his hair? Is he going for
It
Hispanic
looks
Sugar Ray?
great. No, it's Hot Boy Summer.
It's hot boy summer.
I don't know what that is. Ladies?
And Cameron's hair is silver, and they're doing Bad Man Randy's hair in this week a different color. Like they're all gonna have different colors.
Right.
I don't know. Ask them. They're
You
mentally
must
insane, but they're in a good way. You know.
Okay.
The carpets matching the curtains.
I have no idea. I don't know.
And go in there and find out.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. I do know that his mom did his hair, so I don't know.
Oh, that would be scary.
In that too, yeah. And actually, Matt just dyed my hair too. It's still wet, but he just dyed my hair.
Matt does hair?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, it's not about that. But yeah, that's
Sorry.
where I am. Sorry, I'm outside.
Yeah. as
You're
you
like
should.
in Citrus Heights?
Yeah, I'm in such a place.
Yeah, I figured like most SAC comics, they all live in like Citrus Heights. Or like, oh, why?
All right,
It's
so
cheap.
Palataisi, what you're going to have to do is maintain the same level when you're speaking, because I think it is you just sort of dipping out a bit.
Okay, yeah, that's something I gotta work.
Are you sober right now, girl?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the problem. You should have got fucked up before this podcast.
Why?
Yeah, I had 2 glasses of wine.
Oh, that was it?
So that
Yeah.
You got a
That
I
means
buzz.
don't
you're
drink
not
often
sober.
though, so
You're not
that's like
sober.
a lot for me.
That's
You got
not
a
true.
buzz.
I last Chico Mike, I had to drive this poor girl home. She got left. She was like, I don't have a ride home. I was like, this is a far way to go for a Mike not having a ride home.
Seriously.
I was like ditched by whoever dropped me off there.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. I would
That's
have
the chance to trash them.
Yeah, that sounds like 60% of Sacramento comics. They don't
Yeah.
they pack like sardine cans on their way to Chico or Modesto or whatever. That going on. I just noticed that. Hey. Yes.
Gonna put your blanket on? You gotta look like a crazy lady? All right.
Are we supposed to talk or what? I'm confused.
I was just about to message you. The faces you're making are just like hilarious on such a level. Yes, we are going to talk. We have interview questions. I was letting the ladies enjoy their moments and talk about comedy because it is a month-long Women in Comedy.
Touche.
You misogynistic fuck, Sharon.
Ooh,
I am.
bitches.
You know,
The
Thank you.
bitches. The bitches have the
The
ground.
bitches, let the bitches be.
No,
Yeah.
Bitches bark.
I do have a question. Palataisi informed me that her first introduction to comedy was in a homeless shelter, right?
Yes, there's a whole story behind like, is this like where I explain my background and like,
I mean, you don't have to like get too deep if you don't want to, but basically just explain like you could probably explain the events that led up to that and then what your introduction in the homeless shelter was.
Or you could just say, like, were they like local comics or were they like people that were homeless that were like, hey, we're gonna put on a comedy show for the other homeless people?
yeah. So what happened was like, so probably like a quick rundown would be like, I'm Tongan, which is like Pacific Islander, Polynesian, like Samoans. I come from like a super, like my culture is very conservative and it's very like, I would like, how would I put this without saying it? Like, we're like, they're very, they can be very like oppressive towards women in the sense that like, I have like 30-year-old female cousins who still live with their parents and they have a 8 p.m. curfew, even though they have a job because they're unmarried.
Oh,
But like, what happened was in my late teens, I like, I started venturing outside of my household more, and I had discovered open mics. Like through it, and I was actually introduced to my first open mic through a coworker of mine at my first job ever. I worked at a movie theater, and that was my real introduction towards stand-up comedy. It was hitting these open mics and being funny and goofy because I've always had like a sense of humor, but and I always grew up like I was the funny kid. Like I was always the funny cousin, the funny sibling, the funny classmate. And going to open mics that sort of inspired me to do comedy, like write jokes, go back. It was really rough. Like that's when I learned that when you get up on a stage, you can be funny, but that doesn't always ensure success on the stage. You actually have to write something. You can't just be going up on stage and thinking that's funny. So I started hitting open mics more, and my parents, they didn't appreciate that. They didn't like that I was going on stage and putting myself out there and saying dirty things and basically disrespecting the family. And so what happened was, this is kind of...
All right, well, let's try to, we only have so much time. So, but your parents were at your last Unlimited show, right?
Yeah.
So obviously you guys had fixed your relationship.
Yeah, it was nice. So yeah, it was pretty rough. Like doing comedy, they didn't agree with that kind of lifestyle, and I had to choose between living a super sheltered and life with my parents and chasing something that made me happy, that I had a dream to pursue. So
no, I think that's awesome. I do. I think that's very...
So what happened was I left my family and I didn't have anywhere else to go. Like literally everywhere I turned, I grew up inside the Tongan community and I didn't really have much interaction outside of this community. So when I left my family, I literally only had relatives to turn to, and every relative I turned to, they told me oh, you should just go back to your parents, say sorry, stay with them, stop doing what they don't want you to do. And I said, no, doing comedy makes me happy, and this is a dream that I want to pursue. So I found a homeless shelter. I checked myself into there. There's this great place on 8th and S called Wind Youth Services. They're a nonprofit organization, and they cater to homeless youth between the ages of 18 and 25. I checked myself into there, and they helped me find housing. They helped put me through college. They helped teach me finances and stuff like that. And
But can I go there? Wait, we just said it's only 18 to 25. Fucking A. All the good stuff.
Yeah, because that's they make up a huge majority of the homeless population in Sacramento. A lot of kids make up something like 40% of the homeless population. It was through Wind Youth Services that they had this artistic recreation center for the kids to go to, so they could vent out their trauma or just their stress through art, stuff like music, painting, sculpture. And every Wednesday they would have a comedy workshop at some Sacramento comics. They would attend for free. They would give these classes to these kids for free, and they were great dudes like Johnny Taylor and Keith Lowell Jensen. They held classes for free at this workshop for all these homeless kids, and it was through them that I learned a lot of great advice on how to properly format a joke.
That's cool. That's way cool. I didn't know they were involved in that. Those are good guys.
And that was really inspiring to me. So that was that's my introduction into comedy, which is becoming a homeless.
Like that.
And it was kind of like my awakening in a way, because I feel like if I had never hit my first open mic, I would have been still living a super sheltered life. Because when I first got up on stage at my first open mic, I got laughs, and I didn't know how, but I felt so strong on stage. Like I could do anything. Like I got up getting off stage for my first open mic, I felt so strong, like anything was possible, and that I didn't need my parents controlling my life and telling me what to do. And the great thing is that was like 3-4 years ago. And my relationship with my parents is a lot better now. They actually came to my very first comedy show at Laughs Unlimited to support me. And it's so crazy. Like, I never thought they'd do that, because that was something that they were really mad about. And my set, I didn't even know that my parents were there for my first comedy show. I told like a super dirty set, and then found out that my mom and dad were in the audience. I hid in the green room because I was too embarrassed to come out and see them. And then when I saw my dad, I was too embarrassed to like look my dad in the face. But my dad, he told me he wrapped his arm, he hugged me, and he told me that, you know, even though I was on stage saying stuff that he didn't approve, he was still proud of me because I had the courage to leave the household to pursue something that made me happy. And he told me he was proud of me for that. And
that's dope.
He saw me on stage, and he saw how happy and how at home I looked on stage. And he told me that that's all that mattered to him, that I was happy and doing something that I was good at. So what started off like as a rocky road turned into something that like brought me and my family closer.
I like how you described it as an awakening. Like that's almost what happened like the first time I masturbated. I was just like, oh my God, life is so much better now.
It's like anything is possible. The world is out there.
Use it as a coping skill, a stress relief. I mean, what doesn't masturbation do, right, guys?
Yeah.
I can't be honest.
Nick, you got any more questions?
No, I was gonna say I saw one of your jokes when you were doing it on Instagram, where you're basically talking about what men scream out. You know, when you basically dropped the actual stool and jumped on it, and where it's like, oh yeah, and he's like, I think you said like fatherfucker or something like that. I was just like, that's true. Men knows.
Yeah, and my dad he told me next time you have a show, I'm gonna bring your sister there, and I'm just gonna wait outside. That's what my dad said.
Well, at least he'll come.
He'll still come, but he's just gonna wait outside because he's not trying to. He's saved her.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Fucking Rob's just petting his fucking cat.
It was my kid that came in.
Man.
You were petting your kid? Oh,
I was petting my kid.
My kid came in to pet the cat.
Are you in the lobby of a Holiday Inn?
Oh my God!
The Brady Bunch house.
That's the Brady Bunch house.
The Brady Bunch is?
Oh my God! Now you got to put up your other background and let's play this. You know,
that's the Brady Bunch house.
Yep.
You don't remember it from the Snickers commercial?
Because then you got this.
From the Snickers.
Wow.
And then here we go.
Yeah.
Well, this is another Brady Bunch house. Here's who can guess this one?
That's
Three's Company.
Oh,
thank you.
Damn it! I was going to say Different Strokes.
I thought she was guessing. That's Married with Children.
Different Strokes is like a mansion.
Yes, that's the only show that I know.
I don't know. Is that from a series?
That's from Bang Theory. Oh no,
Nope.
actually it was not
High Fidelity.
Clerk.
Law and Order SVU. Somebody got raped in the back.
His face is
Young Shelton. I don't watch that.
I don't either. but
What
No,
the
that's
fuck
that
is
shitty Hamilton.
fuck you. It's a
Oh
great
yeah,
show.
fuck that movie.
No, it was horrible.
What did
Here's
you
your
think of
girl.
Hamilton?
Yes, keep it on Golden Girls.
Move your head.
Yeah,
Move your head.
baby.
There's no B. Arthur.
I was about to say B. Arthur's.
I was gonna say there's.
I
Well, all that
always
matters. What?
I always
I
thought
see
B. Arthur was a man dressed like a woman on the show, and I thought when I was younger, I thought that's what the show was about. I thought that's what the show was about, like this lady living as a lady, but it's
A
really a
cross-dresser?
man. Like either a cross-dresser or I
What,
don't know.
Maude or Golden Girls?
Golden Girls. I thought it was all about
Oh.
the big ass chick. I thought B. Arthur was a man for a long time.
The big
I heard
ass.
her
shit?
mom.
Like she just looks hella tall. Like she's hella tall.
She's tall. She's
Hella
tall.
tall.
But
She's a
everybody
very
else
important
is short,
woman.
though. Like
Huh?
I know.
like everyone else is short.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that Betty White is still alive.
98, man. She's gonna be
99.
So she was.
was
She's
short.
99.
I mean, come on,
Oh,
think
she's
about
gonna be
it.
98.
Who would you have
99.
guessed? Who would you have guessed? Betty White or Prince fucking Philip?
Prince fucking
Well,
Philip.
Prince Philip looked like the crypt keeper for
He also
a
got
long
COVID.
time.
Man.
He's been on his way out.
Yeah,
He actually looks like the Emperor from Star Wars.
that is true. He did.
He was not looking good. Betty White is still just a national treasure. Leave her the fuck alone. God damn it.
Let her make 100.
And I'm going to look and see her year.
Let her make 100.
Also, the fact that the Queen is still alive is fucking amazing. Did you know?
I didn't know the Queen was married to that guy. I thought the Queen was just an old lady.
I love it.
Like
I love it.
I didn't know that. I
Jesus
thought that was like her brother or something because he was a prince.
No, her
Why wasn't
cousin.
he- Why wasn't he the king? Because
Is
she was
it?
the
I
queen.
thought
Okay.
because it's not how it works.
Yeah, it's the thing.
Oh, okay. Well, then
No.
the fucking all the fairy tales have lied. All of them. Every single one.
How the fairy tales lie?
You marry a queen. You
You
become a
don't get to
king.
upgrade by
No.
marrying a queen. It has to be
Oh,
direct
well, that's-
lineation.
I'll
That's
side
fucked up.
I'll side with
It
Danny
is.
D because I thought that's what it was too. Like if I marry a queen, then yeah, I should be the king. Like give me
Or
my
if
shit.
if I marry a princess and the fucking king and queen die at sea, then we step up. We're now.
Well,
king and
if
queen.
you are in the lineage, yeah.
If you're next in
one up.
line,
Yeah, if you're next
But
up.
well, I'm not obviously like.
By the way, I love the
Mary-
scene. I love the scene she painted. Like if they die at sea.
yeah. Queen Elizabeth, big
Frozen.
nautical chick.
The king gets no privileges. He just takes pictures next to African children.
There you go.
Well, I mean, let's face it. Britain did more, for the brown people out there. Remember, Sharon?
Oh no, here we go.
I know.
What?
I know
what?
a fun fact that you guys don't
What's a
know
fun
about
fact?
Paula. I know a fun fact. I know 2 fun facts that you guys don't know.
Yes.
Can anyone guess them?
I mean, give
I
us a
guess not,
hint.
huh?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You know what? I'll say 4 things, and you guys guess which ones they are.
All right, I'm down.
And 2 of them are true. All right.
Am I allowed to participate?
No, because you know they're true. They're about you.
And you can't react.
Yeah, poker face.
Look at her
Poker
face.
face.
Look at her face.
Okay.
All right.
She don't
All right,
have
Danny.
one. Oh, good.
Okay, she used to go by a different name. She likes to twerk on Zoom and in person.
I know she does it on Instagram all the time. So,
She speaks 26 or 27 languages,
really?
and she's got like the best ass I've ever seen. I guess actually those are just 4 fun facts about Paula.
I was about to say, I was
How
like,
did
those
twerking
all
ass on the
sound
same-
true.
I couldn't think of I wanted to come up with some horrible lie, but I couldn't think of any. So I'll just be like, she fangirled on me. I'll just fangirl on her. It's fine.
Wow.
Yay.
I don't know. I was gonna say some.
I'll go with the 20 languages false.
No, she said all of them are true.
Dipshit.
Yeah. What? All right, what 26 languages?
Well, to some varying degree, like I do speak like a lot of languages.
But like, well, you mean varying
Am I
degree? Like
close?
I can say we. Does that mean I can
No.
speak French?
No.
Oh.
No, I think he means like
Worst,
different dialects
worst
and stuff.
accent. worst impression ever.
I can get my ass kicked in about a dozen languages by saying offensive things.
That's
I
true.
bet you can.
No, like tell them what you are going to school for. If you want to, you don't have to. But like, I think it's impressive. I can't even speak Spanish.
Right now, like I'm juggling stand-up comedy, working, and also pursuing a degree in linguistics.
Nice.
A degree in what?
Where?
Yeah.
You went off again. Sorry.
Linguistics
Oh, cool.
at UC Davis.
Oh, well, nice.
Yeah, that's like I have a lot of passions besides language is one of them. I'm like a big language nerd. I have like all of these like little Rosetta Stone things.
Oh, snap.
Which is complete editions.
What? Girl, you're gonna have to let me borrow one.
That's just something that I've always had a passion for, learning languages.
All right.
Okay.
So you said you can speak languages pretty well, right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right. Now, I've taken a couple classes in Spanish.
My God. Say something in a language and let us try to guess the language it's in. Because
I was going to have her tell us to fuck off in how many different languages, but that actually is a better thing to do. All right. Yeah. Say something and we'll guess it.
Okay, you faded out.
Yeah.
So I heard pussy. That is Tagalog.
That's Hungarian.
Damn it.
Okay.
All right.
Not even close.
I think you said hi, and then after that, personally, I don't think those were real words.
I like salami.
I like salami.
I love America. Oh God.
Hold on. Sharon thinks he's better than us.
How many languages do you speak, Sharon?
I'm just looking at like, good God. We are
Say something else.
Sharon, how many languages do you speak?
20.
Good.
The language I love.
Or partial.
What's partial doesn't mean reading a Mexican food menu.
Yeah, like tamale.
Like you can carry on a conversation with someone in it.
I can carry Hangul, and I can carry also. I can also do partial Spanish, not all the way. I can listen.
Fair enough.
All right, so
I did my Duolingo.
We still haven't guessed. All right, what did you say?
She said it was Hungarian.
I said in Hungarian. This is a random phrase. I said in Hungarian. Wait, how does that phrase go? I said in Hungarian, like, can you accept these books?
Can you accept these books, please? So I return them. Oh, nice.
Yes, just a random.
That's
Hungarian.
like ¿Dónde está el biblioteca?
¿Dónde estás? Here's another one.
Libro.
Hallå. Jag sa en duva sett på en gren och funderade på tillvaron.
Yeah,
that sounds like Scandinavian.
Yeah.
It's Swedish.
Hey,
you were close. Yeah, that Nordic
Sweden
language.
is part of Scandinavia.
Yeah.
Go get
is
it?
it?
It's funny.
Yes.
When I was, I grew up homeschooled. So I grew up like hecka sheltered, but I had internet access. And what I used to do,
and that's what you used it for. The rest of us used it for fucking porn. You used yours for language.
What I used to do, I used to tutor English on a freelance tutoring website called italki. You need like a teaching certificate to use this website, but I just bought one off of eBay when I was 14 and I lied about my age. So that was pretty good, I guess. I had a lot of students from the Nordic countries. I would tutor English to. These students were from Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and Finland. But the funny thing is that like they weren't from those countries. They were all refugees from Syria, and they were all living in Sweden and Norway and Denmark, and they were learning English through me. but we were using like a lingua franca. We were using Swedish to learn English. So a lingua franca is, say, like you bring a German and a Japanese man in the same room, and they don't speak German or Japanese, but they both speak English, so they can communicate through that. And it was through languages like Swedish and Norwegian that we would communicate, and we would learn English because they were sort of forced to learn Swedish and Norwegian and Danish because they fled to those countries. But they really want to learn English, but I don't speak good enough Arabic to teach them English. I was literally teaching people English through other languages.
That's awesome.
Crazy.
That's
Major, like
That's-
14.
I don't even know why you're wasting your time with fucking comedy. You're like hella smart. If I had a brain like yours, I wouldn't be doing comedy, man. I'd be like building shit, writing a book or something. I don't know.
Building.
I'd be building the ark.
I'd be building a fucking spaceship.
Yeah, it feels good doing comedy. It's fun. Like, I feel like besides like the fame, like I feel like anybody who chases fame, like who really, really throws themselves at that path, they have to be like depleted of like love or attention.
Danny,
You got to be completely broken inside and out. But I don't seek fame and
like-
fortune. I just seek to be funny. That's it. You know, that's it.
Yeah, and I feel like that's like one of the best ways to like approach this game, because I look at a lot of like
It keeps me
sometimes,
humble,
like,
Nick.
Sometimes I really think about this too. Like, I feel like I'm at the point now where I'm starting to get a bigger picture and the bigger realization of what I want from comedy. And that's just to be funny and to be good at it. Like, I don't want to be like famous anywhere, because I feel like the more you focus on doing something for the fame, the more it just eats away at you. You shut out everything in your life. I feel like that was happening to me at some point, where I was just going all at comedy, like hitting open mics like almost every day, and like writing jokes every day, and focusing all of my mental energy and time on that, to the point where my favorite sibling's birthday had passed, and I totally forgot about that. And I was like, what's the point of being famous? Like, if you...
What's the point in living? I'm just gonna fucking do comedy. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, when I get on stage, it's like I'm having fun.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to be... That's what I could really wish for from comedy, just to be able to have fun and do a good job at having fun.
Sharon,
And others have fun.
Sharon, are you getting a blowjob?
What's that? You're
If I was, then why would I tell you?
Just some
expressions, bro.
Some of your
What's going
faces,
on
like you just look like you were meditating, and I'm like, well, he doesn't meditate. Blowjob.
He's meditating. My dude.
Actually, I was writing, but okay, blowjob it is. I know my eyes were like,
Make them roll in the
Is
back.
that how you? Is that your fucking O face when you get a blowjob?
oh, my whole
Jesus.
face is like,
So I do want to ask you something. You mentioned something about being, as he drifts out. You mentioned something about being sheltered. I am so curious.
About?
Jesus, I was building suspense, Danny D.
Yeah, Danny D keeping watch on it, like, about.
Fucking A.
like,
That's my comedy, mom.
All right, I just don't have time for bullshit. I'm just kidding.
All right, fine. Danny,
I'm just kidding.
it's your,
I'm just kidding.
it's your episode.
I'm
Go.
your
just-
show.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up. I was just kidding. Don't be so fucking
Are you in the
sensitive.
bathroom?
Don't be
Yes.
rude.
She's about to take a piss and do some rails.
No, I'm not.
No,
Gonna
so
show us her poo face. Go ahead.
Like you guys.
I am curious. You said you lived a sheltered life. What was your first encounter with pornography then? Because we had Drew on, and his was pretty interesting. His was very tame, to say the least.
Oh, mine is pretty tame. Then
she's gonna be like James Dean, like just start off
art,
hardcore,
like art books.
Oh, like anime?
No,
like art books.
Art books.
Like the big ass library books filled with Greek statues.
Yeah.
Like these chiseled, like abbed Greek gods with like peanut-sized dicks.
Hey, that's average.
Yeah,
that's a normal size.
That was like my first introduction to pornography, just looking at art books with all of these like Roman statues, marble statues of like chiseled bodied dudes.
Okay, I could see that. My first introduction to porn was at church because they have those chicks with the boobies. That's like a statue. Really nice.
You know what's funny?
Because you can put your hand on them. They won't bite back. It's really cool.
If you look at a lot of Renaissance art and sculptures, like they have like naked sculptures of angels and so forth. They're super muscular, and that's because in the Renaissance era it was illegal to use naked women as models for paintings or sculptures. So they would
still to this day we cannot walk around topless.
Yeah, so they would use men to like model their bodies after.
That's not sexy.
But those cupids were damn hot.
Yeah,
Michelangelo was gay, so he didn't care about like making an anatomically correct. He was just like, hey, let's like make this woman with like super muscular calves and like chiseled abs. Like, nobody's gonna tell because nobody in the Renaissance knows what a naked woman looks like anyway.
So I just Googled weird Renaissance paintings, and the fact that what the fuck is that, guys?
What the fuck?
Jesus had to dash it down.
Hey, I hope I look like that when I'm an
Whoa,
angel.
what the hell?
Yeah,
that's a mom.
It's a suppository baby.
It is.
What is that baby that has?
It is Saint.
Looks like the baby from Eraserhead.
It is. That's actually
it's just like a pod.
That's a great. It is Saint Nicholas refusing his mother's milk.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
That happens, I guess.
Oh, he gay.
So bottom left, you have Hieronymus Bosch. I'm pretty sure.
What the hell?
Click it.
What the hell? Look at.
I love Hieronymus Bosch.
What the hell?
I like that. I would totally jerk off to that. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to see mind fucks, look up Hieronymus Bosch.
I don't even know.
If you go back up, you can see
no,
Madeline.
H.
Hold on.
If you go back up, the Mary Madeline face is Weird Al Yankovic.
Just type in H Bosch, B-O-S-H.
Oh, I look like that in the morning. Look at that face there. I look like that.
That's Weird Al. Lovely.
Yeah. Danny D pouring her like
H Bosch.
So go down to the one that looks like hell. Like you got.
This is the painter who had hella shit going.
I like that one with the bubble, the naked people in the bubble. That looks cool. I'd buy that. That's
I remember this pain. I had to write a poem.
What's up with the dude having sex with an owl?
Look at the sperm going into the egg, but then the egg is broken with the bird and the.
He's living his best life.
I could drop my best life. I've got plans now.
Wow.
This guy did acid like 400 years before acid existed. I love this guy.
Yes. He's on a whole nother level.
What the hell is a pig nun? And then
send me to that fucking link. Send me that.
My guy was foraging mushrooms and ate the right mushroom.
Yes.
Seriously.
Yes.
His grotesques are great.
I don't think that Eve ate an apple. I think that that's just what the world wanted us to think. She probably
Jesus
ate some
Christ.
fucking mushrooms and she opened the third eye.
Yes, Eve ate the mushroom.
Mushrooms are considered a fruit.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so true.
Okay, click the one with the bird eating a guy. Up one.
What the hell is that?
To the right. There you go.
Oh yeah.
So you see the guy with the butt flute.
Yeah.
The butt flute
right there.
Yeah. I mean, look, he's got an alien down below with branches for hands.
How old is this shit?
It's like I think he's from like the 1400s.
And we're looking at
This is hot right here.
What the fuck is
See, look,
the
here's Hot Boy Summer.
What up, Hot Boy Summer?
Is
Oh, sorry, they can't hear you.
Duke Nukem and his
Ask Matt if this nun turns him on.
Temple.
Here, hold on. I'm sorry, I'm retarded.
Matt, did your mom dye your pubes too?
Say it again, Rob.
Matt, did your mom dye your pubes as well?
It's what Nick's looking at.
What? Did your mom dye your pubes too?
All right, that's disrespectful, okay? I didn't come on this fucking podcast again.
I just want to know if the carpet matches the curtains is all.
She bleached my assholes, though.
That's awesome.
There you go.
Awesome.
There you go.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Finally, you guys had a star on the show. I'm going. Bye, guys.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Special guest appearance.
Matt Medina.
By Matt Medina.
This is
God bless you.
All right.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite. I mean, I'm not a big art guy, but he's one of my favorites.
That's a little weird.
Weird shit, you guys. How old is that shit?
It's like 1500s.
Oh, wow.
It's like 500 years ago.
That's a long time ago.
Oh, that person put way too much pressure on that soft head. He doesn't know babies have soft heads. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that face before. Like, you're gonna stick it where? I like how Sharon is just like this. I can't.
What is that? That's a demon or something? The Alien and UFO. What's that one about?
I saw it. They had aliens back then.
Whoa, look at that ass.
What?
Is he basically showing the Bible to him? He's
Oh,
like, this is
man.
wrong.
Oh shit.
Trying to show him Jesus.
This is very interesting. I like
There's
this.
some cool artwork out there. It's not all just fat chicks laying down in front of a pool.
Oh, Rubenesque paintings. I fucking love
Hey,
those.
quit talking about my self-portraits, Rob.
Hey,
Oh, stop it. No, they just always look so boring. Like, oh, we're just laying around. Like,
Yeah,
no, man,
yeah.
you got people shoving flutes up their ass.
Are they playing them?
What
Oh, wow,
is
look at that one.
Oh.
Looks like a
This one?
that
Oh,
baby
the-
having that baby
two to the right of that.
Oh, that's Honey Boo Boo's mom.
Wow.
All right. Well, we should probably
Yeah.
get to our famous thing. Sorry, we could have gone on a tangent of that for a while.
No.
Yeah. Well, the best is when you look at Renaissance paintings and or just like books, and then in between the pages, like in the margins, monks would like draw weird shit. Like I saw one, it was a penis tree, and it was nuns just pulling penises from a tree. But it was like a book written by monks.
Every girl's fantasy.
A hand job training tree.
So wouldn't the world would be a much better place if like
You could pick penises from a tree?
if men got pregnant through women having orgasms.
No, because when men get cold, their fucking life is over. Can you imagine? Men are not strong enough to have babies, or women are fucking bleed every month. They would die.
Oh shit, Sharon's about to say something.
Please go right ahead. Have you given birth? No, be quiet. You get the fun part.
I would give myself a hysterectomy to avoid that.
No, you don't give birth. No, you be quiet.
Hey, you push a baby
Hey,
out
what
of
you
your
talking
dick, that'll
about?
make it full. Hey, I'm ready to go back to the East Coast.
Yeah, I'm like the second of 5 kids. So
Damn.
when I like think about having kids, I think about like how my mom had like 5 kids. And then I'm like, 5 kids, 5 times 9, that's like 45. That's like 45.
9 what? Where the fuck
9
you get
months.
9 from?
9 months. Like,
okay.
because my mom had 5 kids. And when I think my mom spent 45 months of her life having 5 kids. That's like...
she probably gave up a lot more than just 45 fucking months. You know?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like having kids is scary. I'd love.
Go live your best life. Swallow those babies for now.
I was about to say something that would have just pissed all the women off, but I'm not. I'm gonna have a filter. Is what I'm gonna do.
Congratulations.
He's like not on April, not on comedy.
Oh yeah, that's right. That we're supposed to be cherishing.
Not on a Megan Thee Stallion's internet. No.
Women.
As the only one on here with a parenting podcast, don't have kids.
Pull out.
Well, you don't have to have a parenting podcast for that. I could have told
I know.
that.
I'm just gonna bullshit and say it makes me an authority.
Yeah.
Methodist.
Before we get into it, I just want to say your logic is flawed because you said men would have to get pregnant when women orgasm. I have yet to make a woman orgasm, so I'd still be childless.
Okay. Do we have a random topic today?
Yes, random topic.
Yeah, but we gotta get to.
No, I know that because I'll just wait to ask my question until we get to the later part. Okay, all right, go ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna do our famous thing called Inside the Comic Studio.
Brilliant.
Yay! Have you heard it? Before we get into it, though, Palataisi, plug your social medias, plug any shows you got coming up, plug really whatever the hell you want.
My Instagram is Guantanamo_Bay 8799, and my Facebook.
Oh no!
Oh God!
Is my name, and that's it. Yay!
Oh, okay.
As for upcoming shows, I have like one roast battle coming up next Friday, but I really don't think I'm gonna do it because
I heard you're going against Dylan Collins.
Oh, she froze again.
On the same day, so I don't think. Yeah, upcoming shows TBA to be announced. Yay!
All right, and
that's what that means.
Yeah, and it's Bay like before anyone else. Bay. Guantanamo _BAE.
Bay as in
like that's my Bay.
Exactly.
That's my Bay.
That is.
Hey.
All right, Danny, what do you got?
I got a lot of shit. This comes out Saturday. So next Monday, April 19th, scoreboards back on 8 o'clock. We can actually go all night. So bring your laughs, bring your funny, bring money. And then I am on a show in Stockton April 23rd at the Hype Bar. And then I'm on my first Laughs Unlimited show May 6th, Thursday night. Come out, support. I've never performed on the last stage. I've been doing comedy a long fucking time. So I'm ready. I think I'm ready. And this Thursday, I know it doesn't matter, but tomorrow I get to go and I'm going to take Ngaio up to Reading and I'm going to open for him.
Cool.
So I'm pretty excited.
Fucking sick.
Pretty excited about that. Yep. So just check out my Instagram. Check out my fucking Facebook. I'm doing stuff.
Okay. Chevron.
Y'all can check me out on Iambic Poetry Podcast. Also right now working with the Sacramento Poetry Center trying to get the place open again before June 15th, but we'll see how that plays out. And I just got noticed that I will be the DJ on the upcoming Tina San Lucas comedy show. Check it out.
Oh, is that at the Dope Room?
Yeah,
her house.
May 15th. Yeah, May 15th.
Yeah, cool. Way cool.
Keep an eye on that.
Lit.
All right, Robert.
Get my podcast, the Stand Up Dads podcast. I do that with my buddy Mike. We talk about parenting and throw in dick jokes. We just recorded this morning a Bad Dad Palooza where we go over a bunch of other parents that are shittier than us so we can feel better about being shitty parents ourselves.
There you
Check it out.
Because that's what parenting is about.
Yes,
exactly.
Follow me on Twitter at the Big Nick J. We are having so much fun over there. I haven't gotten into an argument with anybody in at least 2 days, guys. I mean, that's
proud of you. Proud of you.
Don't find nobody in Minnesota then.
Oh no, I steer clear of that shit. Oh man, I just eat popcorn and watch the thread. Oh God, some of these people are either dumb or, well, no, they're dumb, but they also got big balls. I mean, Jesus, some of the shit they're saying. All right. So, have you listened to the podcast before?
I think I've listened to like maybe 2 or 3.
You think? I mean, we're pretty memorable.
Yeah. Which episodes, Liar Pants? You could have just said no.
Liar Pants.
Liar Pants.
Like I've listened to the episode with Tina San Lucas.
Okay.
Tina San Lucas.
I looked really good in that one.
Yeah, too bad we had to
San
pull
Lucas, Dylan Collins.
What happened?
And then probably in Battle.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's Shannon Battle episode.
That was an interesting episode. They were fucking hammered.
Hey, my guy.
Shannon's a cool dude. Like I remember he's one of my oldest comedy friends. He used to pick me up from the homeless shelter, and we used to hit mics together.
That's dope. That's really cool. Yeah, Shannon.
Way back in the day when I first started.
When he used to go by Charisma.
Yeah, that's right. When I first started out, I used a different name because nobody could pronounce my name.
No one can pronounce your name now, but
no one can pronounce my name now. But it's like
we try, man. We try.
I went by Charisma Kaihau because I remember one of my first open mics was at On the Y, and Robert Berry, he was there, and his feedback to me was that he saw a lot of promising things coming from me because he said I had a lot of charisma. I just needed to learn how to format my jokes more instead of just getting up on stage and saying. So that kind of stuck with me. So I used that as my stage name for a long time. And then I took a long break from comedy where it technically wasn't a break. I kind of thought that I was going to quit it forever. But then I came back and I just started going by my full name because I thought it was more. Palataisi. Palataisi is a nice name. Palataisi is Tongan for paradise.
Paradise?
Nice.
All right. So you have listened to the podcast, which means you do know what's coming up. We ask all comedians the same 5 questions. So first question is, first joke that landed well.
First joke that landed well. Let me think about this. Dang. This was a long time ago. I feel like it was too long for I can't remember. Too long ago.
It was too long ago.
Yeah.
We had Keith Lowell Jensen come on, and he told us the first joke that landed well. That fucker's been in it since the beginning of time.
He's my age. That's old.
Because I think it's hard for me.
Give up her secret.
It's hard for me too because so much of when I started out was just me going up on stage and just saying whatever, and that would make people laugh. It's hard for me to pinpoint.
Okay, what's the filthiest joke you said in front of your dad while he was in the audience?
Rob likes to jerk off to things like that.
No, just
yeah, no, I do.
me too. My dad died, so I need someone.
I joked about how I have a pretty deep voice. I have a pretty deep voice, and that's something that I used to get bullied a lot for when I was a kid. One kid when I was in high school, one boy came up to me and he was like, "Why do you sound like a boy?" And I was like, "Why does your dad sound like a girl when he comes?" Yeah, your fucking dads. Nice. Yeah, it was or more polite, why don't you ask your mom why your dad cries like a girl?
I can see that.
All right, next question is favorite thing about the local comedy scene.
My favorite thing about the Sacramento comedy scene is just the sheer amount of talent out here. There's so much talent out here in Sacramento. A lot of it is out here still hitting mics and doing shows. But what I'm also excited to see is that things are opening up again more and more people are getting vaccinated. So I'm seeing a lot of other talent too that's been like, sheltering indoors from the virus starting to come out more. And that's what I'm excited about for 2021. Like more of a lot of some of my favorite SAC comedy people. I haven't seen them in a long ass time because they've been at home. But more people are getting vaccinated and coming out. That's my favorite thing about the Sacramento comedy scene. It's just like just the sheer amount of talent.
All right.
I remember hearing from someone, they said like the Sacramento is to comedy what Seattle was to music. Like in the 90s.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. I have people listening to this podcast, guaranteed I'm going to get some haters on that quote, mostly from Chico probably, but just whatever.
Yeah, fuck Chico.
Ouch.
They don't call them brothers and sisters. They call them bilfs and sylphs. I said it.
I see. Point that hate mail to Twitter of Big J.
Gag on this podcast at gmail.com. Fucking send it, bitches.
How many questions?
Next question is one thing you dislike or would like to see changed in the local scene.
One thing that I would like to see change, probably I think the thing with Sacramento that I don't really like, my favorite thing about the Sacramento comedy scene is the sheer amount of talent and promise that I see. One thing that I would like to see change maybe is just there's so much clickiness in this city. You guys can agree somewhat to
get used to it, yeah.
There's get used to it.
Well, that's what happens. That's what's wrong with the place right here.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the same thing if you go anywhere, and that's probably something that's not going to change. But I don't know, maybe make it a little more welcoming for new people, because there are some comics who are super welcoming and supportive of newcomers, like Danni D, and then there's other comics who are not as supportive and not as.
Oh, give us the dirt, drop some names.
Yeah, I'm not gonna names, but I'm just saying they know who they are.
Look at that.
They probably
listening
don't.
to this knows who they is.
I can say I'm proud. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of her not just spilling it all out. I told her that,
And all I can say is that Danni D for sure is not one of these people. Yeah.
Wow.
All right, two more.
That's just one thing that I probably don't like. Just the whole clickiness and you can't sit with us. You
can't sit here. Can't sit here.
Seats taken.
Can't sit here.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
I was like, Joe saw you. I can't sit anywhere.
All right, let's get to the next couple questions.
All right, last two questions. Yes, Danni D has some shit to do with the boys of summer. Or whatever the fuck they're...
Hot boy summer.
Hot boy summer. There you go. All right,
sounds like a pride thing.
Shots
all right, next question. Favorite local comedian? And it can't be Danni D because we already know you love her.
Why?
Because
no one's ever picked me, motherfucker.
I was literally gonna say Danni D.
All right, fine.
No one's ever picked me, you fucking whore.
Wow.
All right, so
I'm sorry. Who's your favorite local Sacramento comedian?
I was gonna say Danni D.
Oh, so you ruined it.
Yeah.
Fucking
all right, hold on. Let's start over. Not like I'm gonna edit the previous part, but let's just start over. Make it seem like it. Who's your favorite local comedian?
Okay, is my internet thing? Okay, so probably Danni D and Regina Givens.
Oh, okay.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Danni D and Regina Givens and yeah, that's just off the top of my head.
I thought she was just gonna add to the list and make Danni D seem less important. Like Regina, Asia May, Jackie Pearl. I mean, the list goes on and on.
To be on a list with those ladies, I'll take it. It's not. None of us are below each other. I mean, it's an honor.
Yeah, that's right. That's another thing too. Sacramento has a super strong female comedy scene, and also like people of color comedy scene. Kind of like our strength. Like I'm not throwing shade to any like white dudes out there like in comedy, but I kind of feel like Sacramento, a lot of our strength lies in the women and like the people of color who get up on stage. Women of color, men of color, and like women.
I'll take.
Scrod over there. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. That's the fist. You go up.
Yeah.
That fist go up.
All right. Last question. Advice to new advice to new comedians.
It's a different fist. Sorry.
Different fist.
All right. Last question. Advice to new comedians.
Advice for new comedians is that like no matter what you want to do with comedy, no matter where you want to go.
Oh, she was about to drop some knowledge too.
Either you're just trying to headline, trying to like be a road comic, or you're trying to be like the first Tongan main cast member on Saturday Night Live.
Nice.
Always keep in mind that, you know, like have fun, be yourself. Like you can learn how to format yourself. You know, you can learn how to like definitely learn how to be a professional, and like if you want to like interact with others and if you're looking to grow, but always remember like never like lose that sense of fun when you get up on stage, because like when you get up on stage and you lose that sense of fun and it becomes like more of a job and a chore to you, you're going to hate it. And probably also too, the audience is going to sense it too, because you don't like being on, you're at that point, you don't like being on stage anymore and you're not having fun. So it's like audiences respond well to people who
she froze again.
Genuinely having a good time up there. It's kind of like, I don't know, like when you laugh on stage too, I feel like there's a psychological term for it too. When you see somebody like laughing or smiling, we just kind of have like this like innate psychological reaction to like smile too.
Yeah.
That's like how I feel when you see somebody with like positive. Keep a positive attitude and like never sacrifice who you are and like what matters to you as like a human being or
all right, yeah. Way to drop SNL too. Lorne Michaels, he's a fan of ours. He'll
I'll
listen.
reach out to him, you know.
Yeah, Lorne Michaels. We go way back. I call him Lorny. Lorny. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like I want to.
She froze again.
All right. Well, what's your random topic?
Yeah, I want to have fun with comedy. Like that's like my main goal. But other stuff happen along the way. You know, while I have fun, cool too. But it's like that's important to me. Just being able to like be happy on stage and enjoy what I'm doing. That's the best advice I can give. Be yourself.
Okay. Danny, you said you had a random topic. You said you had a question.
Yeah, I did. Did you end up trimming up the downstairs area for your lady?
I did not.
Did you clean up? Why?
I asked her.
Why?
I asked her, and she said, "Well, she doesn't mind it.
She's afraid to see what's there."
She was.
Yeah.
She's afraid to see what's
Where is she? Is she at the house right now?
I think she's doing her laundry right now. So
I'm not far away. I'm going to go over there and have talk to this girl. I got to working with. It sounds like there's a lot of. No, just do it. Just fucking do it for her.
Next week we'll have an episode where we shave Nick's pubes.
Yeah, YouTube won't have
been
that.
with somebody with pubes so thick. That
Well, no, you can put your screen to black and we can just put your volume on. You know?
All you're gonna hear is.
You have to just part.
Yeah.
You had to part the hair like Moses parting the sea.
Yeah, you're talking about me.
Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where their bottom half looks like the top half of Angela Davis, or like me.
Oh yeah, you don't shave. You don't shave. Paul, you don't shave your everywhere. You're not slick like a dolphin. You're not slick like a dolphin.
Smooth. Smooth. Yeah, but
it says slick like a dolphin.
yeah, I asked her and she didn't, say yay or nay to it, but I'm not opposed to it. I'll put a fucking heart. I'll do a
She
pyramid.
didn't say yeah, bruh, she's married. You know, like when you ask a married woman, their response is always gonna be like,
No, he doesn't beat her. It's not like he's beating her into submission. Like, bitch, don't speak your mind. He's more of like the simp, in this relationship.
I'm really not.
No.
she's just like
I'm not going to say it too loud. She's right behind me. No.
Yeah.
I'm not the simp. I'm the man in this relationship.
I wear whatever she lays out. I wear what I want as long as she lays it out for me.
This is one last question I have for like you like married people, but it's like, do you guys ever do this like as married?
Every day.
Like my parents, so my mom, she's like really passive aggressive, and like when she's really mad at my dad, she won't say anything and she won't yell at him, but she likes to blast music.
Yeah, that's why.
What she'll do is like she'll blast like really angry like music.
Oh yeah,
when she's mad at my dad instead of communicating. I bet you think this song is about you.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how my mom yells at my dad.
I do.
And your dad picked up you at once. Huh? He's like, I don't get why she's doing this.
He's like, I don't get why she blasting.
He just loves You're So Vain.
I'll play like It's Not Right, but It's Okay by Whitney Houston. I used to play that shit all the time. I just put that shit on. Or like some Florence and the Machine, like Kiss for the Fist. Like my boyfriend, I got a thing on fight. Yeah.
Yes,
Shit like that. Or like Broken.
One time
I won't talk to you, but you'll hear me.
One time when I was a little kid, I was flipping through my mom's CD books. And like she has like CDs that and I saw she had one CD with written in Sharpie that said "He Ain't Shit" mix.
The mixtape.
And then she had another CD right below it that said "He Ain't Shit" mix 2, and I was like, oh, okay. Oh, my mom, she just like she had
your mom would kill her.
Mom hidden. She got the hidden stuff.
It's that's my mom right there. She keeps the playlist.
She just put the letters HAS
strapped for when she
ain't shit.
Yeah.
Put that HAS CD on. Has? Okay, I'll put Has on. Yeah. Put the Has on. It works.
All right. Does anybody have anything else before we go? All right. Hearing nothing.
I mean, I wanted to shout out and just say like Boise was really fucking cool. It was a cool experience in the lounge at the end of the universe. That's a dope fucking performing arts center, and we sold out 4 shows back to back, Friday and Saturday. They treated Jackie Pearl and I like fucking celebrities. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you.
They support like women and all kinds of different types of comedy. Like, if you have a different idea with comedy, like she's down to do it. And the owner, Laura, she's pretty fucking cool. So if you're ever in Boise, because you can't say Boise apparently, just check it out. It's a cool place. Lounge at the end of the universe.
Wow, that's so awesome that you guys made it out there.
Yeah, we were out there for 5 days. It was awesome.
Wow. And how do they pronounce it? They don't say Boise?
No, they don't say Boise. They get mad at people. They said say like boy and then C, like so Boise.
Boise. Oh, Boise.
Yeah. Yeah, but I say Boise, like New Jersey, like Boise, like I don't fucking care.
Boise.
Boise. Hey, I'm in Boise. But a dope ass comedy scene out there. Reese tickets all around town. It was fucking awesome. It was so cool. Going back in July. So
nice.
Boys of summer swimming around in the Boise.
Oh yeah, in the river. In the river.
In the Boy River.
All right. Before we go, I want to say that next week we will have LOLA Lola coming on. Special 420 women in comedy. And it is going to be interesting because Danni D tells me she's going to be at Lola's house celebrating 420 like it's off the change. So
did I say that?
Yes, you did. You said you are going to get stoned as fuck with Lola, and
all right. Well, I guess I'll arrange that then. I'll fucking reach out to Lola.
I mean, you don't have to. You're going to be stoned either way.
She's going to start training right now.
It would be fine. It would be fine. Lola and I can get shitty stoned together, and we'll just sit side by side like we did with that.
Yeah, as long as it's not one of those things where like you're just like minded, and you're just going off on some stupid, stoner tangent.
No, we don't really do that.
He said, but.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. We're not immature boys. We're ladies.
Ladies about to get booked up. All right. So yeah, next week we got Lola special 420 Women in Comedy. Palataisi, thank you for coming on. This was a treat, and everybody stay safe.
Thank you.
Bye, boys. Bye, Paula.
Bye. Thanks for having me.